at home, and it's been like loungewear and pajamas.
Cheers. And now we're gonna give it a little bit of my personal touch.
Right like that. A little smoky.
A little bit of smoke.
A nap with my human. I love it. Hello.
Hey guys.
Happy quarantine day 21.
Yeah, it's really starting to add up. Hey, the dog didn't.
He's like 21.
The dog's like, that's too long. 21 days? Are you kidding me?
Hey,
yeah, he's
we're
ready to play.
Here. Oh
hey, Togi. Togo's demanding play.
Oh my gosh, this is a horrible introduction. Togo, thanks for the interruption. There he is. He just wants to be chased, that is all. He thinks it's playtime. It's always playtime,
It's always playtime with Togo.
Yeah, basically, we just wanted to say thank you to everyone who sent in video suggestions of what we can film.
You guys had, honestly, amazing suggestions, so thoughtful, and you've given us some great ideas. One of the suggestions was obviously cooking at home.
Yes.
And so we're going to be doing more of these videos, so we're really excited, and let's get going with it.
Yeah, today is going to be Paella Day.
Yep.
We are traveling to Spain with you guys. We've got the ingredients in the kitchen. We've got the wine. We've got my dad, who can cook very well.
Yeah, he's a great cook. And the thing too is this dish reminds us so much of our travels in Spain, especially when we went to Valencia, which is very famous for paella. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to have this. It's a mixed paella, so it's got tons of different ingredients. And yeah, it should turn out really well. I can't wait to try cooking it outside too. This is we're improvising here.
Yeah, we really are.
Totally are.
Okay, well, good afternoon. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the kitchen. Today we're with my dad, Daniel, and you guys requested a cooking video. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to be making a Spanish dish, traveling to the land of your grandfathers.
Yeah, my maternal grandparents came from Spain. So today we're going to do something to honor that land. And we're gonna do a paella. It's a traditional Spanish dish. There are so many different kinds of paellas in Spain. What we're gonna do here is going to be one that is called mixed. A little bit of everything. We're gonna put some chicken. These are chicken thighs, boneless. We have mussels. We have a little bit of fish. This is haddock. 2 small lobster tails. These ones are scallops. More scallops here.
From Peru.
From Peru. We have some shrimps. These are from Argentina. They've been fished in the southern Atlantic. We have a little bit of chorizo or sausage. We're gonna have a little bit of dried chorizo, the hard one. Green and red peppers, an onion, garlic, peas, tomato. These ones are the crushed tomatoes. We have 2 kilos of rice.
That's a lot.
4 pounds. Army here.
4 pounds of rice. And remember always that the water or the stock from the fish head that we're going to be adding, it's 2 to 1. 2 of stock for 1 of rice. Spices, we have thyme. We have curcuma. I don't know the name of this in English.
I think that came from Peru, no? Yeah. Some Peruvian spices.
We have Spanish paprika. This is sweet. You know, in Spanish they call it pimentón. Yeah. Fresh ground pepper, salt, olive oil, and of course, last but not least, our amigo here. What are we having
Spanish
today?
wine. We are having Balbás.
Balbá.
And look at the age of this bottle.
2006.
We've been keeping that in the basement for a special occasion.
Sam's wine collection.
Yeah.
We have a little bit of a wine stock in the basement, but also the wine right now is under quarantine, right? Self-isolation. We wake 1 bottle up here and there. This one is from Spain, yes. And a lot of the people that are watching the Spanish channel, they've been asking for wines from Spain, but from a specific region. And here in Canada, they're very hard to find. Most of the wines here are from Rioja.
Yeah.
Spanish Rioja area. And the people were asking for the El Duero, which is an area around the river Duero. And finally we found it. It took a long time to find it, but this one is from, it's been waiting for us since 2006. She's been sleeping beauty, right? And now we're going to do the magic, and we're not gonna kiss it, but we're gonna open it and we're gonna wake him up, you know?
Yeah.
All right?
Sounds
So
good.
that's
Hey,
it.
buddy. You wanna play? You wanna play?
You wanna play?
You wanna play?
It's playtime.
It's playtime.
Let's go. So Togo loves to play ball. He likes to play soccer because
Look at him.
he's Argentine, half Argentine, right?
Yes.
The thing is, he doesn't like to let go of the ball.
No.
So that makes playing very hard.
His rules are I keep it and you try to get it from me.
Exactly. It's more like a wrestling game. Like sometimes we actually play with two balls,
Yeah.
and like we'll throw one so he'll release,
Yeah.
and like then we can throw the soccer ball,
Yeah.
and he'll go fetch. But like he loves it jumping in the air, catching it midair. And yeah, he's really good at defense. He'll like put his paw and like wrap your leg so you
Oh, yeah.
can't move.
He's designed the rules so that he wins every time.
He wins
He
at
wins.
every-
He wins all the games.
Exactly.
He's the master
Let's
of.
see if we can play with him a bit.
Yeah.
Are you gonna let go? Are you gonna let go of the ball? Ew, it's so slobbery and cold. It's like cold slime.
I don't think he's gonna let go.
Togo, let's run. Run.
You
Togo.
win.
Give us the ball. Give us the ball. Ugh. Also, you know what I'm just realizing?
What?
This is my first time wearing jeans, like wearing real pants.
Yeah.
I think in like 3 weeks, because we've just been quarantining at home, and it's been like loungewear and pajamas for a really long time.
We've been ultra casual. Not even a little bit. Ultra casual.
Ultra cash.
Togo, you win.
He wins.
You win.
I win, guys. I win.
You win. Oh, Togi. Oh, whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Also, in the last video that we filmed here at home, we were telling you guys about
Yes.
Sam's 10-cent
So
jacket.
yeah, if you watched our quarantine video, you'll have heard the story of my 10-cent jacket. It has arrived and I absolutely love it. It's basically a hiking jacket. It's thicker than what you would have been a windbreaker or a typical light rain jacket, but it is completely waterproof. I love it. It has a hood. It zips all the way up like this,
Yeah.
which is fantastic.
It's not just a shell, it's actually lined inside.
Yeah, I'll show you guys that in a second. I love deep zip pockets, which is amazing. It's like if you have gloves or if you have your wallet, you can put them in there. And yeah, this is great for the Canadian spring because we're kind of reaching, some days we're reaching highs of double digits, like around 10 degrees. And this jacket with like a warm flannel inside is perfect. So unzipping it here, you can see that it's lined a bit.
La la.
And,
Also, this isn't sponsored in any way. This is
No.
just Sam loving his 10-cent jacket.
I have to admit though, I do love Columbia products. I've kind of just been buying them in the last year, and I really like all of their stuff, their jackets, their shirts. So yeah, this was a real find, and the regular price was 125 Canadian. So to get it for 10 cents, what a bargain!
What a bargain.
What a bargain!
Togi, do you think that was a real bargain? Was it a real bargain, guys? I'm not sure. I don't wear jackets. I don't know. So we have a giant fish head that we picked up from the supermarket.
Yeah, today the dish that we're going to cook, it calls for a lot of fish or seafood stock, and we're gonna get it from this head. It's a monster head that we got yesterday at the supermarket, and we're gonna get it to boil here in this water, and then this is what we're going to use. So now it needs about an hour or so of boiling to extract all the goodness out of this head. Then we'll use that.
Okay. Now we wait. And now we have opened our Spanish wine. We are letting it breathe.
We're double decanting it. I mean, this is a nice vintage wine, and we want to let it breathe for a while. It's gonna enhance the
Oxygenate it.
Exactly. We've been doing this for a while, and we've noticed it does really enhance the taste of the wine.
Yeah,
It makes it smoother for sure.
a lot smoother.
Yeah.
And don't forget, this wine's been in the bottle since 2006, so it needs to breathe because it's It's choked to death in there, you know.
It's been in there a long time.
It's been Sleeping Beauty here.
Sleeping Beauty for sure.
Right?
Yep.
There you have it. Okay, so what we're going to do now, the stock from the fish head is ready. We are going to strain it because you don't want any bones or things like that to go into the paella. And remember what I told you, 2 of liquid for 1 of rice, okay? We had, this is what you want, nice, clean, with no scales, no bones. So this is just pure stock. It's a fish stock. Huh? That's what we're gonna be putting into the paella. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go light the fire.
And we're gonna go have a glass of wine.
Yeah, we're walking into new territory, okay? Because I've never made a paella on top of an open flame. Yeah. And I'm gonna use my barbecue. Yeah. That is going to shelter us a little bit from the wind. Because this wine has been waiting for us about half an hour already, and we're gonna try it right now.
Oh, it's been hard to wait.
Yeah. Okay, that's for Audrey, that she's always, give me a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit.
Salud.
Salud.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, you know, the aroma is already the oak, oak barrels already, you can
I think giving it that extra time to breathe, I think you even, that's about as smooth as you get.
It's a really good wine.
Amazing.
You can tell, you know, like, I mean, joking aside, we always say, we can drink anything that they throw our way, but when you get your hands on a good quality vintage wine,
oh yeah,
the difference is evident, you know, like, I mean, you can see it. Sometimes we bought this wine somewhere in the United States, remember the one that we could not drink at all?
Oh, yeah, it was Glass Mountain it was called.
Yeah, it was literally the cheapest, and you know, it's got to be. Yeah, I bought it, and it was literally the cheapest in the store. You pay for what you get.
What was it? $2.50.
Yeah, it was ridiculously cheap. You pay for what you get. It doesn't matter whether it's wine or whatever. And it was so bad that we couldn't drink it. And normally, like, we can choke down a pretty bad table wine, but no way, not with that one.
That one, he saw it on the shelf at the bottom. The wine store, look at that, 250, we have to get. We brought it here, and I guarantee you something. That was not wine. That was rocket fuel. You know.
I wouldn't give that to my worst enemy.
No, that was some sort of a fuel that you use for a missile, an antifreeze mixed with rocket fuel, and they bottle it and they send it to the market.
I like my bargains. Well, my 10-cent jacket is nice, but not the 250 wine.
No.
Looking nicely.
Okay, people, we're gonna start cooking. The paella dish is right on the flames. We're gonna let it warm up. The olive oil, I don't have a lot. I need about a cup, so I think it's enough. It should be okay.
Ooh. Wow. What do you think, Audrey?
I've come to inspect.
You're inspecting.
Looks very good.
Yeah.
I've never made paella before. I mean, even now, I'm just watching.
Yeah. Make sure you get the hard pieces of whatever it is you're gonna use. If it's chicken or if it's pork or whatever, you gotta get it to be nice and brown outside, nicely cooked with that little crust that it gives you the flavor. Because if you don't, and then you put all the fish stock after, what's gonna happen is gonna boil. And then you're gonna have a boiled meat or boiled chicken, and it doesn't taste like that. That's why you fry this first to give it the brown exterior kind of, you see?
Hello, friend. Oh, how nice. Oh, this is so nice. A nap with my human. I love it. Oh.
He's planning his escape.
So wonderful. Don't escape. Stay with me forever. Besitos.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
You can do this in your backyard, okay? It's not the end of the world. It's pretty simple and it's very tasteful. And another thing, these days of quarantine, I'm not advocating for people to bring all the family members and do a get together. No, the people that live under the same roof,
Yeah.
are the ones that are supposed to be gathering, which that would be your immediate family. If you live with your husband, the wife, the kids, maybe the grandparents, if they're home, that's what you do right now. Do not bring all the neighborhood or all the uncles and aunts, and it's not the time for that. You can do that later on, but not right now, okay?
No. Just whoever's at home.
Whoever is at home. I don't want you to understand me wrong when I say you should get together and things like that, right? Hey, anda! Bueno, now we're gonna add the tomatoes, the crushed tomatoes, okay? We were going to blend them, but they're, small enough, so we can do it like this.
So we've added the curcuma, the Peruvian.
This is the sweet paprika, okay? We're gonna put a little bit of thyme.
2 tablespoons of that.
Yeah, not filled to the rim, right?
No. I wish you guys could smell this. It's so good.
Pepper, fresh ground pepper. Some people don't like pepper. I do.
I do too.
A little bit of salt. There you go. Now mix it all up.
Mixto.
That's it. Nice and mixed. Look at that.
Wow.
Huh?
Smells so good.
Now we're gonna open another bottle of wine. The good one, the good quality one, we're gonna save it for the end of the cooking and to have it with the paella.
Yeah.
But right now we need something. I cannot cook if I don't have a glass of wine. This is the way it should be.
let's take care of that.
Yeah. So we got a Barkan. This one is amazingly coming from Israel. And it's a 2017 classic Malbec. So a lot of competition out there. You gotta keep on your toes and get a good quality product. Otherwise, they'll take you out of the...
I think it's gonna be good because we had some amazing olive oil from there. It's a perfect climate for wine.
Yeah. Togo, nothing for you.
Togi.
You don't get any wine.
Nada vino.
He's waiting for the paella.
Yeah.
But he doesn't realize he's not gonna have any either.
Boy.
That's your glass?
See?
Salute.
Salud.
Cheers, people.
Cheers.
Good.
It's a good one.
We put in the rice now, but because we have a lot of meat and stuff like that, we're going to do half a portion of rice and water, okay? Now you put the pea, the fish stock is in, the rice went in. Remember, you have to go by eye, okay? Like we had calculated 2 kilos of rice, but it was a little bit too much, so we reduce the amount of rice, but you also have to reduce the amount of stock. 2 to 1, always keep that balance. The peas are in there, and now we're gonna put the mussels, okay? So they start cooking.
So now we're putting on the rest of the seafood.
Yeah, now we're putting in the rest of the seafood. We're putting the scallops, okay?
It's really starting to look colorful now.
We're putting the shrimps.
Yeah. When I think of the paella, the ones that we've had in Spain, especially the really colorful ones, the shrimps really stand out, the ones where you have them right in the shells.
The shrimps is the decoration, right?
Yeah. It looks so nice.
The lobster.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So now people, the thing is really going, and now we're gonna give it a little bit of my personal touch. I know the Spaniards may be going crazy when they see this, but we're gonna do it
Right like that. A little
Okay.
smoky.
A little bit of
Argentine
smoke.
Sam is keeping Togo company.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the other way around.
I think Togo is waiting patiently. I mean, he would love to have some of this. He's not going to be able to eat it because there's certain ingredients that don't agree with his stomach.
Oh.
He's got a very sensitive stomach. And the other thing is, I think he'd love to have some play at the moment. But, you know what,
But
Togo?
everyone's busy cooking.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing this for the first time, so we need all hands on deck, all eyes watching. And this is our first kind of taste of spring. And normally we associate spring in Canada. I mean, we've had a harsh long winter, so 6-7 months of winter. This is the first time the temperature is above zero in 2020. It's also the first time we were getting a bit of sunlight and there's no snow on the ground.
And you guys are having an Israeli wine. Tell us about that. You opened a second bottle while you were cooking.
It's an amazing wine, and it's a Malbec, which is one of the reasons I bought it. I probably picked up this wine about 4 months ago. And the reason I picked this up, well, 2 reasons. I've never had a bottle of wine from Israel and Canada. And the second reason is because it's a Malbec. And we associate Malbecs with Argentina, of course.
Wow.
Sometimes you can find them from France. But I'm not surprised it's such a good quality wine, because when you think about it, it just is the perfect climate. It's dry, it's warm. To be having a nice wine like this out here in the spring, I mean, this is making the most of quarantine, guys. Definitely.
Yeah, you know, we're pretty lucky to have a garden where we can sit out in the sun, cook outdoors, enjoy some wine. It makes quarantine life a little better.
We're not taking it for granted, that's for sure.
You know what we have to do? I'm just noticing as we're filming, we need to put the sails back up. Now that winter is over. I just realized.
It looks awfully bare, but the deck is holding out so well. I mean, another shout out and thank you to our friends at Home Renovision, Jeff, Max, and Michelle. These guys are putting out such good videos about different types of home renovations you can do. And they're close to 1 million subscribers. So, man, go check out their channel and be one of their new subscribers before they hit 1 million.
Oh, hello, brother. Do you mind if I join you? No, I don't. No, I don't, sister. Come closer. Come give me more kisses.
He's planning his escape.
This guy gets so much love, seriously.
He does.
He's kind of sleepy. I think he's disappointed that no one's playing with him. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
goodbye, my
a little bummed
lonesome.
out, but you know what?
Yeah.
This is someone who gets 2 or 3 walks a day.
Yes.
He gets the ball thrown out for him outside, so he can be a little patient.
He's very spoiled.
Yeah.
He's the baby of the house.
He's the baby of the house.
Brother. And I'm just drinking some green tea to stay warm. It's actually kind of cool
Yeah.
today for me. It's
Yeah.
still turtleneck season.
Yeah.
Early spring. Early spring.
You know what? Anything above 0 for me is it feels relatively warm when you've been through winter in Canada.
Spring in Canada is only 5 Celsius above 0, but too hot for us Canadians here. I just removed my coat, and yeah, take a look at this. Look.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh man.
Huh?
If you guys could only smell this.
5 more minutes. If after this I don't receive the order of Spain from the government of Spain, I don't know what I have to do, because this paella is going to be fantastic. The paella is done.
Voila.
Voila. Look at the monster pizza we have over here.
Wow.
Thing
Okay.
of beauty.
Amazing.
We're going indoors and we're going to start eating the way it should be. And if you don't prepare it yourself, it's because you don't want to do it. It's not hard. Let's go inside. Don't drop it, eh?
I'm trying not to.
Ah.
Teamwork here. Go slowly.
My weak little
Despacito.
Togo.
arm.
Togi, no.
Move your nose. There we go.
Oh wow, look at that.
People, when you get the paella ready and out of the stove or the whatever it is that you're cooking in it, it needs to stay for 10 minutes covered. So we're gonna put this wax paper. Usually in Spain they use newspaper, but now with the COVID-19 we don't wanna take any chances and using paper that has been who knows where. So we're gonna use this.
Are we unveiling now?
Now it's been 10 minutes, 15 minutes, unveil.
Unveil. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Et voila.
Ooh.
Oh, there you have it, people. To the best of my abilities. I'm not a paella cooker by trade or anything like that. My thing is mostly barbecues, but there you have it. If you don't cook it, it's because you don't want to do it. You know, you follow the instruction, it's really easy. And take advantage now of this situation that the whole world is living. It doesn't matter where you're watching from, which continent or which country. This is what it's all about. A good meal, family, the kids, if you have the grandparents at home. We have to put things into perspective right now. Money and all these material things, they can be replaced, or if you lose them, you can have them again. But family life, you cannot replace that. So let's go back to the basics and forget about the technology, forget about the cell phone, forget about the internet. Cook in family. If you have the backyard now in these parts of the world, the spring is coming, summer's coming, you don't have to go outside. Just to do the shopping, you come in the backyard, you do barbecue, you do whatever it is you want to do. But enjoy life. Life is beautiful, people. Okay, let's go eat. Oh, goodness me. Is this good or what? Look at that.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's for the wife. Oh.
It's so much more than I expected. Look at that.
This is food for an army, people.
That's
for
food
an
for
army.
like 10 people.
And so people, this, let me see.
Not good.
The Order of Spain. Right here in my neck. That's what I need. This is up there. And you can feel the smokiness. At the end, when I covered the lid, you know, that to give it that little smoke flavor.
It really made a difference. You can actually taste it.
It makes a difference. Daniel knows, huh? Yeah, this is fantastic. And the Spaniards, they have a name for this part of the rice that is at the bottom of the pan, and it gets a little bit burnt. And I don't remember the name, how they call it. But I already asked in the Spanish channel, how do you call that rice when it gets burned and everybody's fighting? Is good or what?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Pilar, what do you think? My wife is sitting over there with us. She doesn't like to be in camera a lot, but she's enjoying it.
Togo is also very curious about the paella.
Hold your horses. What is this? Huh? No, this is not acceptable after all this cooking.
All the effort.
Heat it. This is the vintage 2006.
Yeah, it's been breathing for hours now. I'll take some too. Oh, isn't it good? Salud.
So Sam,
Well,
what do you think?
The cameraman always eats last. So.
Indeed he does.
Look how colorful this is though.
I know. So many different cuts of meat. I think that's my favorite part. The different seafood, chicken, sausage.
This is the first time we've done this.
Yeah.
And it's as good as what we had in Valencia. So, I mean, I'm not gonna brag, but you know what? We put a lot of effort into this and it's delicious. I wish we could share some with you right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so we wanted to show you what is left of the paella.
Yeah.
And it's a lot.
I ate 3 portions, like giant plates.
It was very deep.
Yeah.
The
75%
dish
has
still
not
left.
been touched.
Yeah.
So what made this especially good compared to normal paellas that you would have in a restaurant is that we didn't skimp out on any of the ingredients. A lot of times the best ingredients are for show on the very top, but this was so rich and had so many different ingredients that we actually, like, some of the best stuff was at the bottom of the rice.
Yeah, lots of chicken, sausage, seafood. It was very, very good.
Yeah.
And
It's amazing.
we have
But
food here for what, the next 2-3 days?
It's kind of the best of the land and the sea.
This amount, okay? This is a paella for 10 people. I'm
Yeah.
eating well.
Yeah.
Because we really stuffed ourselves.
Yes.
And we only did 1/3
Yeah.
between 4 people.
So-
And then, okay, the overall finished product, what did you think about it?
It's wonderful. I mean, it's an impressive dish. The presentation, when you have all the seafood on top, the different colors, the shells, like it's something if you're having guests over and you want to wow them, make some paella.
It's a communal meal, which is
Yeah.
great because you can put it right at the center of a table, and you have a serving spoon, and nobody feels shy because there's more than enough for everyone. In fact, there's going to be more leftovers than what we even consumed on the first go. Eat to your heart's content.
Is it good? What do you think,
Yeah.
Samuel?
Yeah, I like the combination of the meat and seafood.
Yeah.
It kind of hit both of those notes. And then the other thing too is when you cook rice in a really nice stock like that, it absorbs all the flavors.
Yeah.
So it's 100 times better than a normal rice, especially with all the spices we add. We added so many different ingredients.
And then the crispy rice at the bottom was very good.
yeah.
We all ate good.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, extremely, I mean, up to here.
Yeah.
And look at it, 1/3 of the dish,
Yeah.
and the rest is still there. Whenever you have a get together, not right now because of the quarantine, but after all this is over and we go back to normal lives, if you have a get together and you have people over and you have a big gathering, get one of these paella dishes and you make yourself a paella with $100. You
Yeah.
can feed 10 to 12 people and you will be like, a king.
Well, guys.
Hey.
Here you've got the trio
Togo.
and a whimpering dog. A whimpering dog who
Yeah,
wants to play.
This is his regular time for his walk.
Yeah.
So he's
4
ready.
o'clock.
He's ready.
demanding.
Part-time.
He's got an internal clock unlike any of us.
But that was the meal of the day. We hope you guys enjoyed seeing that Spanish paella cooked up here in Canada by my dad. Thank you once again. It was delicious. And we have leftovers.
Yeah, the one point that I'm going to say is that it was literally our first time to try it, and especially to improvise a bit, and it turned out great.
Very
So if you're
well.
on the fence for trying something new, just go for it. You never know what's going to happen. That was amazing. We just couldn't help ourselves. We were having seconds, thirds. I mean, I probably would have had a fourth, but I would have blown up. So
Save it for tomorrow.
yeah.
And on top of that, we just had a cheesecake with coffee. All in all, it's been a beautiful day. And we are under kind of a quarantine, but as long as the supermarket is open and the wine store is open, we're gonna keep on cooking and enjoying the backyard and family time.
Yeah.
And we urge you to do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is kind of making the most of a tough situation, and
Yeah.
honestly, today was as fun as any day on a weekend.
There is just no point on crying over spilled milk. This is what we have to deal with. We have to face it, and let's make the best out of it.
So-
Enjoy the family.
Stay home, stay safe,
Yes.
stay healthy, and we'll see you soon with more videos.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
Ta-ta!
Bye.